One of the things I learned is that I was actually trying to do the impossible, which is getting people to do wheatgrass enemas. And for years of that kind of service, the universe rewarded me with the simplest thing ever. You don't have to leave your seat. You don't have to go anywhere. And this is the most phenomenal discovery that Len and I have ever come across together in the last 10 years that we've been together, working together. So we are actually going to do something that's never been done before, and that is we're going to ground every single person in the first maybe 2/3 of this room.
Hold up, 460 people.
460 people will be grounded.
Yes. And just so everybody knows, this is the actual grounding mechanism. If you want to explain exactly, when this, okay, right here, this little point right here, when this, don't touch it yet, please.
There's one by your seat in case you're wondering.
When this actually touches your skin, Dave is going to explain exactly what happens. So you peel off the sticker. Don't do it yet, though, and it touches your skin.
Okay, so what's going to happen is that we have had the developer of this grounding technology come into this room and actually wire up every seat, 460 seats, almost every seat in this room, and except for the back portions and corners and that kind of a thing. And what's going on is that you are going to actually be able to touch the ground. So electrically. Now this wire is connected to a rod that's stuck in the ground outside. Wow. And that means that you're going to get electrically connected to the earth. Now you think, well, what could that do? Is that really a big deal? And we're going to find out together that it is a big deal. It's one of the biggest deals ever. And that shoes have been doing a whole lot of damage to us we never suspected. Being in insulated homes with carpets has been damaging us in ways that we never expected. And we're going to find out just how quickly you can remove inflammation and pain from your body. Then, as Len was alluding to, we're going to see it. We're going to see blood normally as we are, which is in shoes running around the world. And then we're going to see what happens when we connect to the earth. Go barefoot, and the only way we can do that in a carpeted room is to connect ourselves electrically this way. We're going to see what that blood looks like in about an hour or so. Does that sound like the best thing ever? Yeah. Okay, so what this is just basically it's an electrical wire. It's a metallic connection to the earth that allows the earth's electricity to touch us. And this actual discovery, the discoverer of whom is here tonight, is what we're going to be talking about tonight. And we're going to not only talk about it, we're going to feel it. And we know from experience what happens when somebody's in pain and they ground themselves. So we know what's going to happen to these four folks who are up here, and it's going to be a miracle. I've seen shocking things occur. 20 years of back pain gone in an hour. Could it be that dramatic? Can there be that big of changes? And the answer is yes. Yes, there can be. We've got a lot of material to cover during our time here together. We've got a whole depth of materials that we're going to get into beyond grounding. We're going to get into superfoods, super herbs, living spring water, bone density. This is such a big issue, and we've got it cracked beyond where anybody else is at in the world. You are going to get the leading information on joint health and bone density during this weekend that has ever been given to anybody in any room ever. And it's a phenomenal series of discoveries that we then put together in a simple format where you go, okay, that's it? Isn't that good? And then we're going to get into DNA and the latest discoveries about DNA. One of the great things about this grounding technology, it's a theme that's going to be running through our entire weekend together, is the innovations that have transformed our thinking from better living through chemistry to better living through electromagnetism. And the discoveries are that chemistry cannot happen. It doesn't really exist unless there's electricity. Unless there's magnetism, nothing can live. And so we're going to connect up to the great giant electromagnet, which is our Earth itself. We're going to find out just how powerful it is to touch our Earth directly, which is our mother.
Right here, this cord right here. Now, if you don't have this connected to your seat, do not worry. One amazing thing that you're going to realize from grounding, if one person in the room is grounded, and that person touches physically the other person next to them, and then throughout the entire room, everybody touches each other, everybody in the back who's not grounded specifically to a cord are grounded. Everybody is grounded when you touch each other. So I can be grounded, Dave, maybe
I'm
isn't
grounded right now. See, he's got shoes on. I'm on a grounded mat here. So if I just go like this,
I'm grounded.
Boom, he's grounded, which means that the electricity of the earth flows through me and touches him. So something to consider.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
so
right now, here's a grounding tester.
let's get up here, Len. Can we get it closer? There we
Yes,
go.
right
Okay,
here.
take a look at this, folks.
This is red. That means I'm not grounded. I'm not connected to the earth. There's no negative electrons coming through my body. Now, Dave is grounded. He's going to touch my hand. Now I'm grounded. Now, if you touch me, touch my finger. Now touch the guy next to you. Now everybody touch the person behind you. At this moment, we are all intimately connected. As we touch each other, we are connected to the earth. And get this, we're all connected to every single other person who's connected to the earth. So someone's walking down the street on the beach. It's walking down the street on the beach. Walking on the beach with bare feet. We're connected to them right now in such a profound way. They could be on the other side of the planet. It's amazing, isn't it? So you guys are going to experience this. And throughout the weekend, if people are grounded this way, we're going to actually do this a couple times, perhaps even an hour, to have everybody grounded together. It's very, very powerful.
Okay, a little bit about etiquette in the room. So did everybody get the patch on? You can put it. Okay.
Okay.
K1 is, okay, here we go. Ready? K1 is that point right there between your first two toes, just down on the ball of your foot. Okay, so right or left is either way is fine. Generally, right is receiving, left is giving. The most conductive surfaces on your body is the palm of your hand and the palms of your feet. Okay, so that's something to consider. So if you really want to get the action going, you're going to have to take your shoe off, it looks like, and it's okay. And we're going to find out about taking our shoes off here together and how important that is, not only for the electrical part of being able to connect with the earth, but also for posture. This is a really big deal. A couple years ago when I met Clint Ober and found out about all this knowledge and information, I decided I was going to start getting into the barefoot revolution. So I started going barefoot, and I noticed over a period of time that it worked off imperfections in the way I was walking and running. And it really had a profound impact on me, and that's why we're so inspired to share with you the information that we're going to share tonight.